Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I have a leg workout that I'm going to show you all today. I'm doing legs and some glutes. So I'm going to go over a couple of movements I'm doing for that, but I always first start with doing some kind of warm up. So I'm going to show you what I do for that. We're going to start with doing some lunges and some sumo walks with bands. So I'll show you that. Let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna move on now to the first movement, and we have a superset of goblet squats, but I'm gonna have my heels elevated, and we're also gonna superset that with some pull-throughs with the cable. The heels being elevated actually kind of helps more so to put weight into your quads, along with the weight already being ahead of you with the dumbbell. Big notes for this would be keep your chest up, shoulders back, keep your core tight as well. So for this second movement, the pull-throughs, there are a couple of ways to do this, but the reason I'm curving my upper body, I'm curving my chest and my shoulders in, is to create a little bit more tension on my glutes and less on my lower back. So that's why I'm doing it in that way. Now that that's done, we did 3 sets of that. You can do 3 to 4, and the next thing we're gonna be doing is gonna be a split squat with our heels elevated on a plate. You can just step as well, and then we're gonna superset that with a high donkey kick for the glutes. Let's go ahead and get into that. All right, next up, we're gonna use the reverse hyper for pendulum presses, actually. I love this movement so much. If you don't have this machine, there's other ways you can do it, but if you do have it, it's a cool way to use it. Just put the mat underneath your knees. You're gonna make sure that the middle of your foot is gonna be on the bar, just so you know for sure it's not gonna come swinging back at you. And at the very top, you're gonna squeeze your glutes. When you bring it down, make sure you're bringing it down nice and slow, again, so it doesn't swing back and pendulum hit you in the butt. And then after that, we have curtsy lunges. Curtsy lunges, just make sure you're putting all your weight in your front heel. It's gonna be great for your quads, great for your glutes. So next up, we have hip thrusts. I'm gonna do that today with a dumbbell instead of using a barbell. So for this one, just make sure you're pushing again from your heels. You're tucking your hips underneath and squeezing glutes to the very, very top. Keep your chin down as well. The last movement is actually going to be a dead mill. One of my friends did it to me and I've been loving it since then. The treadmill you're going to be having is going to be off, and the reason it's called dead mill, it's a dead treadmill and you're making it move. So you're pushing from your feet to make it move, and it's not going to be on. So yeah, great for your quads, great for your glutes, and really good for your cardio.